like to share a few thoughts on leadership legacy. Ernest Hemingway, legend has it, was once challenged to write a 6-word story, and he came back with the following haunting tale: for sale, baby shoes, never worn. My guess is it would have been easier to write a 6-page story, a 600-page story, but to come back with 6 words that have such an emotional reaction in its reader is incredible. A few years back, there was a call out from an online magazine for a 6-word memoir. What would it be like for individuals to write their life story in 6 words? When the online magazine put the call out, they had no idea the response they would get. The number of 6-word memoirs that they received was astounding. And they came from all walks of life. They came from the young and they came from the old. They came from the famous and they came from the not so famous. They came from men and they came from women. An opportunity to read a lot of these, and they were fantastic. Imagine what it would be like to tell your life story in 6 words. One of the ones that touched me the most came from a 9-year-old girl. Her mother tells the story about how they heard the call out on National Public Radio for this 6-word story, and the daughter went home and spent 2 hours in her bedroom. And her mother couldn't imagine what she was going to come down with. When she came down the stairs and she read it to her mother, she read this: cursed with cancer, blessed with friends. Could you imagine a 9-year-old girl writing that as her 6-word life story? So what does this have to do with leadership? My guess is that most leaders think about strategy. They think about their business. They think about where they want their business to go. I wonder how many leaders think about their own strategy, their own legacy, if you will, how they want to be remembered. My guess is not as many leaders pour that into who they are than in what they want for their business. So I was haunted by this 6-word story. I was haunted by this 9-year-old girl's 6-word memoir. And I challenged myself with, could I in 6 words talk about what my legacy is, how I wanted to be remembered as a person and as a leader? And I thought about it, and I came back with these 6 words for myself: left the pile higher every day. And here's where that comes from. I once heard a gentleman tell a story about his family going on vacation in a small cabin in a wooded area, and the cabin had a fireplace. And he said, when they went out to get firewood, there was a tiny little sign above the firewood, and it said this: if you're able, please leave the pile a little higher. And he said the amount of firewood was astounding. So for me, and what I hold myself accountable to is, how can I leave the pile higher with the human beings that I meet every day, at home, at work, with my clients, with my community? My legacy is I want to be able to leave that pile higher. My challenge to you as a leader is this: what's your legacy? Can you write it in 6 words? And once you determine what that legacy is for yourself, what different choices will you make about leadership, about how you lead others, and about the kind of impression you'll leave with the people you work with and the business that you're responsible for?